Hey, Tualatin Chamber, it's Terry and Christine here, your ambassadors and business strategists. Linda's given us a great opportunity as business owners to highlight our businesses and connect with those on Facebook. So it's like a 1 to 2 minute request that she's made. So we're gonna break it down for you into like 4 or 5 simple ideas. So the first thing that we wanna do is really identify our ideal client and the problems that we solve for them. Simple, direct, clear, here we go. Terry, tell us about the hook.
So, like she said, we want to identify our ideal client, but we don't want to get into a big old to-do about what our ideal client is, and a lot of people get tripped out by that. The other thing we want to do is really identify the problem we solve and give them the solution right in that hook. And so how we do it is we say, most business owners end up with more stress than income. That way we've actually identified the people we work with, most business owners, and then the stress is the problem they have and the income is what they want.
Simple, clear, everyone understands that. So then we want to go on and say how they can work with us to find what success looks like.
Right.
Do you have an example of that?
Yeah, and so the next part of what we do is we say, we help business owners increase their income and remove their stress so they can grow their business with less stress in record time.
So now you have the audience you're presenting to even more drawn in. Ooh, that sounds like something I could use. That's a problem I have or obstacle that they might have. But make sure it's something tangible.
Right.
Something measurable. What does our coach say sometimes?
You got to be able to put it on a table. If you can't put it on a table, it's not tangible. And so the better that you can see the result, and that's why less stress. You can feel that. You might not be able to see less stress on a table, but that's why we also talk about increased income and growing their business, because you can actually look at the records and see more.
So that would be like your quick 30-second one-liner, but we're getting the opportunity to use 2 minutes. So this is where you go a little bit more in depth of what you do. You can choose to talk about the uniqueness of you and your company, or about you want to limit more of your training, you want to make it more about them. But what are like the 3 big chunks your client can understand of what you do without jargon? Not how you do it, but what outcomes you give. Give them the reasons to buy.
Right. And so what we're talking about there is we're talking about really the 3 different things that you're going to do for your client, the big 3 things. For us, we're going to create more leads that actually convert into sales, and we're going to give you a sales process that helps you convert those. That's one thing we do. Then we're also going to help you with your messaging and your offer, which is very simply what you're selling. And then the third thing we do is we help with mindset and emotional resilience, so that when you're having calls or you're having interactions and they don't go the way you want, you can keep moving forward, stay focused on the forward direction that you want, and at the same time, you're going to have your results faster because your mind is in the game.
So now the person listening to your presentation is saying, ooh, that's what I want. Can you think of what the 3 things are that you would highlight in your business? So now that you know that, take that and say, how can they work with you? What's that process look like? That's where it's called a call to action.
Right, and calls to action, we have 2 different kinds of calls to action. One is kind of like a will you marry me? Will you work together with me? And the other is really actually, no, but I will date. And so that's it's kind of funny idea, but no, I'm not marrying you, but I want to see more of you. And so what we're talking about is, let's talk, let's make an appointment right now. On our website, we have a Let's Talk button, and that actually schedules an appointment. We also have our phone number is available, and so we'll just give out our phone number because we would rather have people call us. We can schedule an appointment right there. It's very simple, straightforward. The other thing, if we're in a networking event when everybody is not contagious, we actually pull out our phones and schedule the appointment right there in our calendar and send them a calendar invite, or we watch them put it in their calendar too. And so those are a marry me kind of call to action. Those are, we're going to do business right now.
Many that you're probably seeing right now, because we're all online, is look for my connection right here. Contact me here. Here's a link. So that's what we're going to do for you, is give you a link, because we'd like to do more of these videos and share about different ways that you can grow your business right now while we have a little extra time when we're commuting less.
Right.
So we're Terry and Christine. We're acting as ambassadors and sharing some tidbits of how we can learn more about your business on the Chamber website, on their Facebook.
So if you want to get to know more about us, follow us on Facebook. Join our Generator Facebook group, and we'll see you in there. Bye.